Okay, now you guys sitting right there, Barrett and Jill and Jenny, you guys will have to stay sitting down and control yourselves, or we're going to be live streaming your hairdos, okay? No, you're fine sitting right there because I put it as high as I could get it to go over the top of you. Actually, no, stand up now. Let me see. No, actually, I'm not seeing you. No, I'm not seeing you either. I went over the top. I must have the right kind of. All right. Oh, yep. Oh, actually, no, it was on a delay. I do see you when you stand up. I forgot about the 7-second delay. Okay, so we got it. Okay, hello, swim fans. Today is Tuesday, October 13th, and we are live at Parkway South High School for boys high school swimming. Parkway South versus Ladue High School. Today is the first day that Parkway is allowing fans for swimming, and we are excited to see up to 2 fans per swimmer here at South to cheer on the boys on what is going to be senior night for Parkway South. The meet is scheduled to start at 4:30 p.m. As this is a home meet at South, as always, lane 1 is at the bottom of your screen. Lane 6 is at the top of your screen. Ladue will be swimming in lanes 1, 2, and 3, and Parkway South will be swimming in lanes 4, 5, and 6. We're about 10 minutes out from the start, but high school swimming is notorious to start early if everybody's ready, so we wanted to make sure we're ready technology-wise to bring this to all of our out-of-town viewers or folks who are unable to attend in person. Also, welcome to anybody from Ladue High School who's watching our live stream today. Okay, folks, the teams are all set with their last minute advice from coaches, and I think we'll be beginning shortly. The teams look to be on paper pretty evenly matched, so we should have a really great and close contest today. Again, Parkway South being visited by Ladue High School. The order of events today, as is always in high school swimming, is 200-yard medley relay, 200 freestyle, 200-yard IM, 50 freestyle. Then we'll have a break where diving normally would be held. Diving was held earlier today at Ladue High School, and I hope to have an update on the results of diving before the conclusion of today's meet. After a brief break, where we'll be recognizing Parkway South senior swimmers and divers, we'll pick up with the second half of the meet, which will include 100 butterfly, 100 freestyle, 500 freestyle, 200-yard freestyle relay, 100 backstroke, 100 breaststroke, and we'll conclude with 400-yard freestyle relay. Fans continue to trickle in, and we're excited to see live spectators today for our competition. Hi, Sandy. Good. Hey, thanks. While we're waiting, I'll run through the lineups for Parkway South's 200 medley relay team. The A relay in lane 4 will be Carter Crook, Liam Smith, Gabe Porter, and Kevin Watkins. The B relay will be Alex Knoll, Aiden McCarkin, Jeremiah Koenig, and Kevin Podhast. And our C relay today will be Nick Herman, Nyan Swaminathan, Manny Sanchez, Hernandez Sanchez, and Owen Ring. Did you notice Blakely is an assistant for Ladue still? And there's the official's whistle, and we are going to be ready to begin. Starting with 200 medley relay. Look at the size of that Daniel Garza kid next to Carter. Wait till that kid gets out of the pool. And we're off with 200 medley relay. Clean start. Carter Crook challenging for the lead in the backstroke. And it's neck and neck battle, South and Ladue. Coming at conclusion of the backstroke. And South takes a slight lead going into the breaststroke with Liam Smith from South. Ladue giving chase. It's a close battle at front, folks. Liam Smith makes the turn, holding on to an ever so slight lead. And as we're coming to the wall, it looks as though it's about a dead heat. Halfway. Gabe Porter from South in the water, challenging Ladue. Ladue holding a slight lead. Ladue continuing to lead. Gabe Porter giving chase. Kevin Watkins in the water for South, giving chase. Ladue holding a slight lead. Watkins giving it his all. Is there time? Nope, Ladue holds on for a ever so slight victory. Ladue's winning time, 1:45.58. South finishes second in 1:46.2. Ladue finishes third in 1:52.88. South in fourth in 1:58.49. Ladue finishes fifth in 2:04.94, and South in sixth in 2:05.27. Close race and a great effort by all the swimmers. Next up is 200-yard freestyle. Today for South, we'll have Austin Scarless in 4, Carter Crook in 5, and Alex Terzic in lane 6. Ladue will have Sam Garza in 3, Jax Vespalco in 2, and Brendan Raskin in 1. Sam Garza from Ladue takes a slight early lead. Austin Scarless and Carter Crook from South giving chase. Alex Terzic from South swimming strongly in lane 6. Sam Garza from Ladue continues to lead, followed by Austin Scarless and Jax from Ladue and Carter Crook from South. South swimming 2-4, Ladue swimming 1-3 at this stage. Sam Garza from Ladue continues to lead, followed by Austin Scarless from South in second, Jax from Ladue in third, and Carter Crook from South in fourth. Raskin from Ladue in fifth, and Alex Terzic from South in sixth. And as we come to the finish, Sam Garza from Ladue will take the win in 150.85, followed by Austin Scarless in second, 155.98. Jax from Ladue in third in 158.81. Carter Crook 200.62. Raskin in fifth, 209.71, and Alex Terzic in 213.52. I believe that's the season best for Austin Scarless in second at 155.98. Great swim, Austin. Now we move on to 200 IM. We have Gabe Porter from South in lane 4, Alex Noel in lane 6, and Liam Smith in lane 5. That's a change from our program. Alex and Liam traded lanes. We have Daniel Garza from Ladue in 3, Raymond Hugh in 2, and George Jurgiel. Sorry for the pronunciation. And we're off. Swimmers are out clean in the butterfly leg. Gabe Porter from South has a slight lead, followed by Liam Smith from South and Daniel Garza from Ladue. Now into backstroke. Porter continues to lead, followed closely by Liam Smith and Daniel Garza from Ladue. Ladue swimmers in 4th and 5th, and Alex Noel a close 6th. Gabe Porter leads at the halfway as we're now into breaststroke. Liam Smith in 2nd, Garza from Ladue in 3rd. Liam Smith from South making up ground in breaststroke. Gabe Porter continues to lead with a slight advantage over Liam Smith from South in 2nd. And Garza continues in 3rd. Now we're into freestyle. South continues swimming 1-2. Followed by Ladue in 3, 4, and 5. And it looks like South's going to go 1-2 in 200 IM today, folks. Gabe Porter coming to the wall. Time of 2:05.62, followed closely by Liam Smith, 2:08.04. Daniel Garza finishing 3rd in 2:15.60. Raymond Hu from Ladue finishing 4th in a time of 2:28.01. George Jurgiel for Ladue in 5th in a time of 2:35.57, and Alex Noel in a time of 2:38.70. Now we move on to 50 freestyle. We'll start today's 50 freestyle with the JV heat. For South, we have Alex Terzic in lane 4, Nyan Swaminathan in lane 5, and Nick Houchet in lane 6. Nick from our diving team making a senior appearance in 50 freestyle today. So we'll be interested to see how Nick does off the springboard. And it looks like Nick Houchet leading in lane 6 with a slight advantage, making the turn. Now it looks as though Nyan Swaminathan has taken a slight advantage, coming strongly to the wall. And Nyan holds on for the win. Time of 26.18. Second, Nick Houchet in the time of 26.37. Third, Massey Seifert from Ladue, 26.41. Fourth, Andrew Freund, 27-16. Fifth, Xander Helmoff from Ladue. And sixth, Alex Terzic from South in a time of 29:43. In the varsity heat, we have for South Ethan Hudson in four, Kevin Watkins in five, and Trey Jenkins in six. Again, varsity heat of 50 freestyle. And it's a close battle up front. We've got five swimmers competing for the lead at this point. And it looks as though Hudson from South may touch first, and he does. In a close battle, Hudson wins in a time of 23:91. Second, Kevin Watkins from South in 24:27. Third, Sam Helmkampf from Ladue in 24.50. Fourth, Andrew Chin from Ladue, 24.60. Fifth, Trey Jenkins from South in a time of 24:73. And sixth, Alex Abreu from Ladue in a time of 25.03. And now we'll have our break time where diving normally would be held. Again, diving was held earlier today at Ladue High School, and we'll try to get an update on the diving results before the conclusion of today's meeting. This is senior night for the Parkway South swim and dive team, so we'll be recognizing and honoring our senior swimmers and divers today. We're fortunate to have fans back in attendance today, which makes it that much more special for our senior swimmers, divers, and parents.
Hello. Woo! Now I've got power.
And they warmed up like 45 minutes ago, so.
Is the volume good on this, ladies and gentlemen? Too loud, too soft? Good. Awesome. Parkway South boys, are you guys ready to rock and roll? Woo! Your enthusiasm is contagious. All right, so we are going to go in alphabetical order. Each of our seniors has answered a standard set of questions. And then I always throw in an extra one just for giggles. Um, this year's extra questions are all Halloween themed based. So without further ado, our first senior this evening is Nick Boucher.
Our first senior is Nick Houche.
Nick's parents are Guillaume and Severine Boucher. As far as college plans are concerned, he says UMKC is number one on his list. He's planning on studying pre-med. When asked his favorite memory from the swim team, he said, when we used to sing Take Me Home Country Road on the bus on the way to meet my first year on the team. And when we used to dive at Cool Dell in the fall and we did synchronized diving and I did a triple flip fail. After his advice for future swimmers, team members will be advice for future swim team members would be to get to know the team very well and go to all the events. The sleepovers are really fun, and hostage is the best addition we have. When I asked him, which song lyrics did you whisper in the ear of your sleeping teammates, and which teammate did you bother first, the song lyric would be Country Road, Take Me Home, and the first person he would bother is Raven. Nick Boucher, ladies and gentlemen. Our next senior, Ethan Hudson.
Our next senior, Ethan Hudson.
His parents are Jenny Shockley and Kennedy Hudson. As far as college is concerned, he's planning on attending Mizzou and studying physical therapy. His favorite memory from the swim team is winning cakewalk. His advice to future swimmers, when Jeremy gets the chair, run away. When asked if you came back from the dead as half man, half beast, which half would be which, and which beast would you be? He responded, bottom half, duck. Stephen Hudson, ladies and gentlemen. Our next senior is Trey Jenkins.
Our next senior, Trey Jenkins.
His parents are Jennifer and John Jenkins. As far as college is concerned, he's planning on doing a 2-year A-plus program and then attending Missouri State. He plans on studying education. His favorite memory from the swim team is the hotel from my freshman year Cape trip. I don't even remember. What advice does he have for those it leaves behind? Enjoy the sport as much as you try for it. Don't try too hard and not enjoy the season. Try hard, but also be able to laugh and mess around with the boys. When asked, you're seen traveling the countryside in or on a spooky vehicle. What is your ghostly form of transportation? He replied, a headless skeleton ghost horse that only goes in circles. Trey Jenkins, ladies and gentlemen. Our next senior is Aiden McCargan. His parents are Holly and Alexi McCarthy. His future plans are attending a Missouri
Aiden
college.
McCarkin.
He is not sure what he's going to be studying. When asked his favorite memory, he says, sophomore year brilliance of intelligence. When asked what advice to leave future swimmers, he said, the wall is your best friend. Lies. When asked, which food item are you going to leave at the foot of the bed of the people you haunt? And which teammate will you visit first? He says, a piping hot bowl of chicken romaine at the front of Ethan Hudson's bed. Aiden McCarthy, ladies and gentlemen. Our next senior is Austin Scarlett.
Our next senior, Austin Scarlett.
His parents are Kristen Scarlett and John Scarlett. He is planning on attending. They love our captain, can you tell? He's planning on attending either Elmsville or Missouri State, studying physical education. His favorite memory is going 12-0 and pushing Jeremy into the pool. Advice that he has for those that he leaves behind, getting along with all your teammates will make everything way more fun. And when asked, if you were cursed to wander high school pool decks for eternity, which item would you steal from unsuspecting swimmers? He says, every fancy pool boy, especially Brock. Austin Scarlett, ladies and gentlemen. And last but certainly not least, Liam Smith.
Our last senior, Liam Smith.
His parents are Jill and Barry Smith. He is planning on attending Mizzou and studying engineering. His favorite memory from the team is the freshman year cake trip. And what advice will he leave for future swimmers? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Go see a doctor. When asked which phrase would a thrill seeker have to repeat in the mirror to summon your troubled spirit, and how many times do they have to say it? He was like, get in the pool 3 times. Liam Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, folks, the Parkway South class of 2021. We will now have a 5-minute warm-up.
Congratulations to our 2021 Parkway South Swim and Dive Team seniors. Aiden McCarkin, Nick Houchet, Ethan Hudson, Liam Smith, Austin Scarlett, and Trey Jenkins. As our senior swimmers, divers, and parents continue to take a few pictures, we'll have a 5-minute warm-up in the pool, and then we will resume the second half of our meet today. Our senior parents make their way back up to the spectator area, grateful for the opportunity to come and participate in person at senior night for their senior swimmer or diver. Pretty good. Yeah. They got a few really big kids. They got a few really big kids stature wise. Following our 5 minute warm up break, the first event will be 100-yard butterfly. Today for Parkway South, we'll have Austin Scarless in lane 4, Nayan Swaminathan in 5, and Imran Kundalik in 6. For Ladue, we'll have William Pan in 3, Rohan Katakanda in 2, and George Jurgil in 1. That's the whistle, which is the signal for the swimmers to clear the pool, and we'll shortly resume with the second half of today's meet. Visiting Ladue versus our own Parkway South Patriots. And we have a clean start to 100 fly. William Pan from Ladue out to a slight lead after the first 25, followed closely by Austin Scarless from Parkway South. And we make the turn, and it's still Pan from Ladue. Austin Scarless from South, swimming strongly in second. The toss up for third. And as we come to the wall, it's Pan, followed closely by Scarlett from South in second. Pan's winning time 56:14. Scarlett second in 57:27. Third and fourth, Ladue. Fifth, Nayan Swaminathan from South in 104.54. And Imran Kundalak from South in 111.70. Our next event is the JV heat of 100 freestyle. For South today, we'll have Manny Hernandez Sanchez in 4, Hayden Schaefer in 5, and Robbie Wallitis in 6. For Ladue, we have Devon Shu Panday in 3, Henry Naismith in 2, and Edward Zhang in 1. And it's a good start. Swimmers are out strong. Toss up at the front. Swimmers come to halfway. We've got 3 swimmers vying for the lead. Too close to call. Panday from Ladue takes a slight advantage with 25 to go. Followed closely by South swimmer Hayden Schaefer making a run. Can Hayden catch him at the wall? It's anybody's race. And Panday from Ladue wins in a time of 59:35. Schaefer from South second, 59:41. Third, Zhang from Ladue, 102.12. Fourth, Naismith, Ladue, 103.64. Fifth, Manny from South, 104.92. And Wallitis in sixth in 116.57. Next up, Varsity 100. South has Kevin Watkins in 4, Ethan Hudson in 5, Trey Jenkins in 6. And we're ready to start. Clean start, and the swimmers are in the water. And we have about everybody tied for first at this point, folks. A typical 100 freestyle. And at the turn, it's Watkins and Hudson from South, followed closely by Abreu from Ladue. We make the final turn. Hudson and Watkins from South continue with a very slight advantage over their Ladue competitor. The swimmers are swimming strong to the wall. And it looks as though it's going to be Hudson from South, followed closely by Watkins from South. Hudson's winning time, 52:56. Watkins in second in 53:15. Abreu from Ladue in third, 53:90. Jax Vespalco from Ladue in fourth in 55:72. Fifth, Seafarth from Ladue, 57:08. And sixth, Jenkins from South in 58.75. Our next event is 500 freestyle. Today for South, we'll have Jeremiah Koenig in 4, Kevin Pothast in 5, Ryan Winson in 6, Sam Garza from Ladue will be in 3, Graham Fredman from Ladue in 2, and Brendan Raskin of Ladue in lane 1. 500 freestyle consists of 20 lengths of the pool. It's the longest swimming event in high school boys swimming. Good start for 500 freestyle. Garza and Fredman from Ladue take a very slight early lead after 50, followed by Koenig and Potash from South. Ladue swimmers swimming stroke for stroke at finishing the first 100. Followed by Jeremiah Koenig in third, Kevin Pothast in fourth, Raskin from Ladue in fifth, and Winsen from South in sixth. And Koenig continues to hang right at the feet of the Ladue swimmers, keeping himself in the event with several lengths of the pool to go. And we're 200 in. And Ladue continues in 1 and 2, followed by Koenig in third. Raskin from Ladue moves into fourth, and Pothast continues in fifth. Winson in sixth. And as we hit halfway, Sam Garza from Ladue continues to lead. His halfway split of 229.83. Garza from Ladue continuing to lead, followed by Fredman of Ladue in second, Jeremiah Koenig from South in third, Raskin from Ladue in fourth, Pothast from South in fifth, and Winsen from South in sixth. Our next event after 500 freestyle will be 200 freestyle relay. And that signals 50 yards to go for our leader, Sam Garza from Ladue. Jeremiah Koenig makes his turn with 50 to go in third. And Garza from Ladue coming to the finish. His time 5:02.66. Fredman from Ladue finishing up in second, approaching the wall. Fredman's second place time, 5:18.88. And Koenig from South finishing third. Jeremiah's finishing time, 5:30 point. Soft touch, I can't give you an exact time. Raskin from Ladue finishing in fourth. His finishing time, 5:48.00. Pothast from South finishing Kevin's time today. Another timing, 6:02.48. That's a soft touch. Kevin was a little under 6 minutes today. And sixth place, Ryan Winson, in 6:05.49. I would guesstimate Kevin Pothast time to be around 5:58. Again, next up, 200 free relay. South will have teams in lanes 4, 5, and 6. Ladue 3, 2, and 1. And we're off. Ladue jumps to an early lead off the blocks. Great start by Ladue's lead-off swimmer. Hudson from South giving chase, as is Imran Kundalak in lane 5. And Austin Scarless from South now in the water, giving chase. Ladue in first, South second and third. Ladue fourth and fifth. Scarlett from South making up ground on the leading Ladue team. Ladue continues to lead. And Trey Jenkins from South now in the water giving chase. It's still Ladue 1, South 2, South 3, Ladue 4. And Jenkins from South makes the turn, continuing to give chase. And Ladue continues to lead, as Kevin Watkins is now in the water for South. And Hayden Schaefer from South. South swimming 2-3 at this point, folks. And Ladue will come to the wall first in the 200 free relay, followed by South in second and South in third. Ladue fourth, and it's a battle for fifth at this point. Every point counts, and Ladue X out just a slight lead for fifth, and Parkway South C Relay finishes in sixth. Our next event is 100 backstroke. Today for South we have Gabe Porter in 4, Carter Crook in 5, Alex Knoll in 6. For Ladue we have William Tan in 3, Daniel Garza in 2, and Raymond Hu in 1. Backstrokers are in the water, ready to begin. 100 backstroke. And we're off for 100 backstroke. Tan from Ladue takes an early lead. Strong underwater from Ladue swimmer. Followed by Porter and Crook from South. Pan from Ladue continues to lead. Porter and Crook swimming strongly in second and third. Ladue continuing to lead. And it's still Pan from Ladue in first, followed by Porter from South in second and Crook in third. We make the final turn. Ladue continuing to lead. Porter from South giving chase. Can he get him? Ugh. And Pan from Ladue takes the win in 56.03, followed by Porter from South in 56.07. Carter Crook from South in 57.10 in third. Fourth, Daniel Garza from Ladue in 102.14. Fifth, Raymond Hu from Ladue in 103.15. And sixth, Alex No from South in 104.25. Next up, 100 breast. For South in 100 breast, we have Jeremiah Koenig in 4, Liam Smith in 5, and Aiden McCarkin in 6. For Ladue, we have Sam Heldkamp in 3, Andrew Chin in 2, and Devin Shu Pandey in 1. And it's anybody's race right now in 100 breaststroke. We have 4 swimmers vying for the lead. And Ladue has just a slight advantage in first and second, followed by Liam Smith from South in third and Jeremiah Koenig in fourth. With 25 to go. Ladue continues to lead. Liam Smith making a charge, as is Jeremiah Koenig. And Ladue will take the victory with Liam Smith second, Andrew Koenig fourth, Aiden McCarkin from South in fifth. The winning time, 107.16. Smith's second place time, 107.76. Ladue third in 108.76. Jeremiah Koenig from South fourth in 109.52. Aiden McCarkin from South fifth in 115.76. And Devin Shu Pandey from Ladue in sixth in the time of 122.14. Our final event of the day is 400 free relay. And we're off for our final event of the day, 400 free relay. Ethan Hudson from South in the water in lane 4. And Imran and Kevin Pothouse from South in 5. Ladue out to slight advantage through 50. Ladue swimming first and second, South third and fourth, Ladue fifth, South sixth. And Ladue matches first and second, followed by South in third and fourth. Austin Scarlett from South now in the water, along with Imran Kendalik from South. Ladue continuing first and second. Austin and Imran swimming stroke for stroke in third. South cutting into Ladue's lead. Scarlett has moved up to second at this point and swimming strongly, challenging for the lead with 25 to go. We make the turn. And Austin Scarlett from South is pulled even, bringing South back in. And even to a slight advantage. And next we'll have Liam Smith in the water. Great swim, Austin. And South has the ever slight advantage. Ladue's coming strong. And it's a tie with 50. And South continues to hold just the ever so slight lead. And it looks like it's going to come down to the final leg. Liam Smith from South with a slight lead. Great swim. And Porter from South in the water, being chased by Sam Garza from Ladue. This is going to be a battle, folks. Garza from Ladue is cutting into South's lead. And it's now a dead heat. Garza has made up the gap. Can Porter rally and pull out the victory for South? Garza has a slight lead. Porter swimming strongly. What will it be, folks? And Ladue pulls out the victory in a time of 3:33.14, followed by South in second in a time of 3:33.18. Ladue third in a time of 3:47.00. South fourth in 3:59.66. Ladue fifth in 4:13.91. And South in sixth in a time of 4:34.09. And that wraps up today's meet, Parkway South versus Ladue. Senior night for our seniors. Great swimming by both teams. We'll await the final score in this tightly contested match. Looks as though we've got some technical difficulties with our Facebook feed.